Hello. Goodness. Oh. Welcome back. We are dragging a little bit. What is happening? Sometimes this game... Sometimes it drags a little. But I hope you're doing well. Last time we finished things out in the league, if memory serves, and we arrived here in Mirumu. Whoa. We just decided no signal, eh?
Game on.
ほんまや。ほんまや. Hopefully you can hear me now. Truly, it is the weekend of tech issues for us here in the Cove. Well, what I was saying before, is those eyeball things have a really devastating move that we want to cancel. So I wanted to update him. And this. I'm neglecting my son. You can hear me now, right? Okay, good. Let's go. なんでそんなことになってんの? 全部問題ないはずだけど. Oh, okay, it's back. You made it back in time. I had technical issues. Okay. なんかよくわかんないことになってんだ. なんかよくわかんない. It's still so, like, fucked up. Okay. Are we gonna be normal now? No, it's like lagging. What is wrong with my Switch and OBS? They're so angry with each other. よくわかんないな. Are these eyeball bats gonna break the stream? Well, anyway, these things suck. They have this really horrible move called Delta Burst. The girls are fighting. もうちょっとやめて? やめてくれ? The eyeball bats have this move called Delta Burst that's like, it can only happen if all four of them are alive. Now, this being said, if you kill one of them, it will stop, and also we can cancel it. God, this is a little hard to deal with. Hopefully this like corrects itself here in a second.
Tensei can slash!
Actually, it might not even be. I think it's just OBS. Motherfucker. もうちょっとやめてくれ? I'm just gonna keep canceling you. Actually, you know what? I think I might do. Wait, who is this Delta Burst aimed at? Rowan? We can actually stand to lose Rowan. I really want to show Elena's new move. It's very powerful. And Merrick should be able to cancel this motherfucker. Right? It should kill him too, between canceling and Elena's move. I think everything else. Now, this kind of sucks because they're very fast. So this whole thing kind of sucks, but it is... Magic is probably the best bet, honestly, because trying to combo them is often going to end up in a tragedy. God, it's super laggy,
I'll tear you to pieces!
It's okay on the Switch and TV. Anyway.
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
So this is the equivalent of Fallen Wings. That's Elena's big move. Everybody eventually gets a big move. Except Merrick. His is still an area of attack. Rowan... Actually, Rowan never gets a big move. Now that I'm thinking of it. His is still all single target, and then an area of attack one. So I guess I'm full of shit, eh? Let's go ahead and just Tensei can slash you, so that they can't do Delta Burst at all, and then it's just gonna be free sailing.
Tensei can slash!
Bye, Cam! Thank you for stopping by again. Yeah, you can see all the nice slow-mo. It's just driving me personally quite bonkers. Alright, we'll use Howl again. I really wasn't paying attention to how much damage it did the first time. And it's low SP costs, or MP cost rather. Merrick, you're not not super useful to me right now. You're not gonna be super useful so you get your mana.
I'll tear you to pieces!
Okay, it didn't do a lot of damage. That's kind of what I figured. Will you die, maybe? Perish. Okay, maybe not. Alright. You can heal yours. Actually, you know what? No, okay, JK. That's really not necessary, huh? Just heal yourself. And then you, Miss Ma'am. If you could just... you're about to move? You're not, though. Okay.
This should help.
I'm so mad that it's being so strange. I wonder if it's
Oh,
the
lightning, lend us your power.
HDMI cable. So frustrating. Now I steal your messages and I see you saw my, my quote from Megan from yesterday's stream had me howling. I'm sure everybody else in the stream was also like, Apollo will be back. Speaking of Apollo.
Golden hammer!
Speaking of Apollo,
Crash!
I got such a good idea for an animation, but I really need to practice drawing Ace Attorney characters for them to work. There is one animation that I'm gonna be working on, actually. So the whole story behind it, I'll just give context for this. Oh, I probably should have killed her right now, but she can heal herself, it's fine. So, before this becomes a discussion, boba tea, bubble tea, is not fucking soup, okay? There's lots of things, like, is cereal salad or vice versa? Like, you know, we can make those arguments, but boba tea being soup is not a good argument. There's no good argument for it, rather. But I have a friend who may or may not end up watching the stream, so hi, Abby. I have a friend who's just incorrect. And we got into a discussion, and she made a PowerPoint presentation about why boba tea is soup. And I was furious, to say the least. And like, I don't get super angry very often, but it genuinely frustrated me so much. And my brain, the logical part of my brain, called back to my sense of humor and said, Kat, I know you can't hear her right now, but record what you're saying right now because it will be funny to listen back on. And so I was like, okay. So I recorded the conversation. So you can hear her talking, it's kind of like muffled. And you can hear me passionately, it's not a soup! It's not a soup! And I was like, this is Francisca and Maya. This is Francisca and Maya. I have to make an animation of this once I get a new tablet. And I have a new tablet now. So I have to. Anyway. So now the villagers, maybe. No, these things are small change. Nothing like Gadon. The real money's somewhere else.
So they were like marionettes?
Perhaps. Their powers may be peculiar, but our true enemy would not meet defeat so easily.
Yeah, we didn't get the boss theme. It cannot be. Damn it. Valmar must be somewhere. If we're not killing the source, we're just killing time. It is very Fran Maya.
Is this too the work of Valmar?
As the seal of Grandis is broken, I'm afraid that it is so. Elena, how's Irina doing?
Not well. She will not wake at all. Just like Nicholas.
Rowan, how are the villagers?
A few more people fell ill last night, and everyone who did not fall ill, they had nightmares again.
They're not the only ones. I've been having nightmares of the past. It's not too cool, man. Not at all.
I had one too. I saw my mother die.
I dreamt of my village, of the demon man who came in blood and fire. I dreamt of ruin.
I slept soundly. Last night I dreamt not at all.
It's because you're already possessed. There must be someone possessed by Valmar, the one controlling the flying eyeballs. Do you think it's Lyra?
That cannot be! She is such an innocent girl, right? Only the hearts of the wicked are open to Valmar. That girl has done nothing wrong.
The High Priestess Celine is conducting an investigation, so she has ordered everyone to meet in the town hall. Okay, bye.
We ought to inform the High Priestess of the events of yesterday. The villain is not of this village, not even a person. Let's go, Ryudo.
Yeah, before Celine decides to frame someone. I can see so both sides of it's because you drink with a straw. No, because you can drink soup with a straw. You can drink soup in cups. It's because what defines a soup is, so like, if boba were a soup, it would be tapioca flavored or tapioca essenced milk, and then the tapioca. In that case, I can say yes. Because broth is... Sorry, I just can't believe I'm having this conversation again. Broth is something derived, or the essence of something else. So like, tomato soup may not have anything in it, besides like maybe tomatoes, and like you put some fucking cheese in it or whatever. But it's taken from the tomatoes. It's taken from an ingredient that is in the soup. Food Theory did an episode on this? Did they have my argument? Because if not, they're wrong. If you just look up the definition of broth, it's like much, it makes much more sense. This is so frustrating. I might try unplugging the HDMI cable. No, it's fine. Is it bothering everybody else, the lag? Or is it just me? Because if it's just me, I will deal. But if everybody else is kind of bothered by the lag, I'm gonna re-plug in the HDMI cable. I'd be curious to see the Food Theory argument, though. Because like I said, we brought some ingredient that isn't actually in the soup, though. Okay. It doesn't bother you? Okay. Like what? Because there's cold soups, right? That are like melon. But it's still, like if you look up this, alright. Hang on. Gotta just, oh, sorry, I keep dropping my controller. Jesus Christ. Alright. Definition of broth. Okay. No, this isn't it. Oh, stock. That's the actual stock. That's the word I'm looking for, not broth. I apologize. Everything I said before, change it with stock. So stock of something. Right, but it's still derived from an ingredient. But like, but then it's not a vegetable soup, to be honest, actually. Then it's just chicken soup with vegetables in it. Actually. Because vegetable soup, in the theory, should just be vegetables. Am I insane? Don't answer that. Alright, we're going in the fucking town hall. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, is that the wife? The chief's wife asleep over there? Didn't take them long to round up the town.
How awful!
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Such a pitiful sight. We must attend to the purification immediately. We will find the bedeviled one without delay.
You're sniffing up the wrong leg, priestess. We saw the darkness last night. Flying eyeballs, they should be dealt with first.
Flying eyeballs, you say? How droll. Yet the things you saw may indeed have been servants of Valmar.
It's because we're Ace Attorney fans. There's no normal arguing after you've played Ace Attorney.
Yes, and we must search them out. However, they are merely servants. I doubt Valmar would appear in such a form or fashion. Chasing after such whimsical beasts would not solve our problem. Valmar seizes upon the darkness in the heart, not the eye.
Are you even listening to a thing we say? Or are you too eager to purify the entire town? What the hell is wrong with you?
I beg of you, High Priestess, save these villagers! Oh yes, they shall be saved. You see, there is one with a corrupt soul who has brought disaster to this village. What would happen if we were to permit Valmar to roam freely about the land? Could you imagine this, Elena? Yes. Well then, I shall have the cooperation of everyone in the village. I shall discover the identity of the treacherous one. Then we need not purify the entire village. Ryudo, we cannot let her proceed. You know how this will end.
I know, but we have to find out who or what is controlling those eyeballs. I mean, that's just sick. To make people relive their worst memories.
But where do you think those eyeballs come from?
I advise a deeper hunt into the fissure. It could be our quarry awaits there.
Then there is where we will resume our pursuit. Okay. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Fisher time. Hello, sweetheart.
Miss! Hello, little Ira. Did you come to see me? Did you want to play? What do you mean? Let's go to a fun place. To a place where there's no suffering and no pain. No bad memories. Ira, should you be out? Will your mother not worry? Oh, it's fine. We're going to a happy place after all. That Ira, there is something a little odd about her. I wonder what it was she meant.
One way to find out. Let's follow her. It's kind of sad, like, this village is kind of sad, like this dried up river and everything. There's nice little details to this place, and actually we'll talk a little bit about the, like, architecture too later. Toward the end of the arc, or the end of the chapter, or whatever we want to call it. But there's, like, seashells everywhere. This seems normal and fine. Hello.
My mother had a hard time because of me. She would buy medicine and look for herbs, working from dawn until dusk. It's all my fault. But my mother's praying healed me.
Oh god.
Ira!
Where are we?
I cannot believe this. I don't think people should fight. Everyone just suffers. We can learn to like each other. Why do they always blame other people? Nobody wants to be hated. I'll make it so everyone can get along. I want to help everyone. So Ira, it is really a nice place. I'm gonna have everyone come to the Garden of Dreams. No one will fight. Everyone will live together peacefully. They'll forget all the bad things. Come on, let's all go into the dream. I was cured, I was so happy. But I was also sad because I could see things I couldn't before. My mother also wanted to get along with the villagers, but everyone lies and hates each other. They keep blaming others for bad things. Everyone suffers in their heart. I just want everyone to come here and get along. This is the Garden of Happiness. Everyone who comes here is happy. They forget the bad memories and suffering. The people all become fairies. And they live happily here. Look, see how many fairies there are now? Isn't everyone happy? Stop it! Why? You are not doing anything wrong, but... I just want to make everyone happy. That eye! This is the eye that Gran has gave me. It's how I can see everything. No! Stop it! Do not make them suffer anymore! Suffer? I don't make anyone suffer. Everyone here is happy. There's no sadness here. Outside, everyone lies, so they suffer. They pretend to be nice, but they act mean. The only one I trust is Mother. Why are you doing this? Why are all of you coming after me? Isn't this the Eye of Granis? Well, isn't it? Are you the same as me, Miss Elena? No, no! Ira? Mother! Wait!
Something might be going down at the village. We've got to go back. So fucked up, though, right? Well, first of all, this. This monster. But it's so fucked up, right? This mom is praying for her kid's eyesight to come back. And the kid gets fucking possessed. It's fucked up. It makes me so upset. Oop, that's the wrong way. I do love when they're stacked together. It's very nonsensical. It's so silly. Yes.
I don't know anything. My daughter was miraculously cured by the power of Granis. I prayed and prayed for her. Leave her out of this. The blessings of Granis are not to be bestowed on the likes of you. Where is your daughter? Speak truly, for the both of you are surely minions of Valmar. No, that cannot be. Well, well. What shall we do with the mother and child who conspire with the power of darkness? Will you people side with darkness? Know that if you heed the words of the witch, you must be prepared for the consequences.
You devil! You evil witch! Just what are you trying to do? Release the curse on this village quickly! What is the grudge you bear?
What is it we have done? My daughter and I have done nothing! Release me! Mother!
Yeah, this song is really good.
Leave my mother alone! Why can't we all be happy? If you do mean things, everyone suffers! That evil eye. I see we have discovered the power of Valmar.
I'm telling you though, Noriyuki Iwadare did the investigation games. He did Dual Destinies, he did Spirit of Justice, he did Trials and Tribulations. He did this game. Fucking banger. Oh wait, I can't save in here because Irina's asleep. God damn it. Alright, fine. Did you see them glitch? Yes! Oh, my favorite glitch. Who's that? What the hell is happening here?
You can no longer escape. Ira!
You, take care of her. Yeah, he did this game. Yeah, baby. What the hell are you doing? How many of you does it take to handle a single girl? Leave her be. Why do I feel like I'm peeking so badly? Oh, okay. Okay. I think maybe my mic issues. Don't worry about it. I'm so fucking stupid. I have a really hard time with left and right.
Do not interfere with my task. Or are you too in collusion with darkness?
Now I am very quiet. Oh no. Maybe here? Maybe this is the sweet spot?
Hello, my name is Celine. I'm very pretty, but I'm also an asshole. I am a religious zealot. We exist in plenty in the real world. My lipstick is great. None of these are things she would actually say, but I do enjoy doing her voice.
That's fair. I felt like my mic was peaking so bad there. Alright, game, come down. There we go. Okay, it's better? Okay. I had turned down the game because it was very loud last time, because I had turned it up to listen to the boss music and then I forgot to detect that my lipstick is great. It is though. This girl doesn't even know what's happening. Look at her. A servant of light should be extending a hand of redemption, not raising an iron fist.
Don't be a fool, boy. We merely follow the will of Granis to cleanse the world of darkness. Elena, come, bring the girl to me. Please, High Priestess Celine, there must be some other way we can save her. There must be. Impossible. There is no salvation for one possessed by Valmar. I cannot believe a sister of the church would try to protect one who has rejected the light and embraced the darkness.
Don't listen to her. Damn it, Elena, you're better than that. There's no wrong in protecting the helpless. And if Granis has a problem with that, you can tell heaven that your god will find no protection from me.
Ryudo.
And what about you people? Is this child a sinner? Both mother and child have lived among you. Do you truly wish to damn them both?
Mother! Ira, but that I... You are a monster. You called me a monster. Even my own mother. Ira, please be calm. Your mother is just a little shocked. Am I a monster? No! Let go of me! Leave me alone, all of you! Leave me alone! What has happened?
She fucked off, Your Honor. I mean...
You! If you had not interfered, darkness would not still plague the land. This is on your heads. Separate and search the area. Do not let the demon child escape.
Man, I hate it when bad shit happens to kids.
Ryudo, I believe. I shall not forget what you have done here today.
Hey, Elena, snap out of it. Hey! Hey, girl, hey!
Oh, drat! Ouch, ouch, ouch. That eyeball really let me have it. What have I done to Ira? Huh?
Oh, this song. Fuck. See, I can't keep turning the game down. The fucking music's too good. Alright, I'll turn up a little bit. Turn up my mic a little. Audio balance hard. It would be easier if I had somebody else doing all the OBS stuff, but I do everything myself. But also I'm doing this for no money. Also, speaking of money, hey! I remembered before end of stream, remember that there's Project Q in my bio. Project Q is an LGBTQ plus organization in the Pacific Northwest, specifically Portland area is where they're headquartered, but they do other things in the area. They're really great. They're also great with specifically the older community, which is really important because the older community had to deal with a lot more than we do. And it's good to be grateful for that. Also, still have links to Ukraine. It's still a thing. Unfortunately. So, will it end? Fucking hope so. I hope for the people of Ukraine and the people of Russia who don't want this. But anyway, those links are in my bio. Feel free to donate. Okay, moving on.
It is my fault. Everything is my fault. What's the matter? I thought something was wrong when she said she took Nicholas to the Garden of Dreams. It was there she discovered the ability to know what others were thinking and feeling. But not only is she able to do this, she can also see what others are doing and where they are. Even I grew afraid. I pitied Ira. I wanted to do something for her. But how could I have known Valmar was listening to my prayers? Oh, where did I go wrong? You have done no wrong. Any parent would have done the same.
Any good parent, at least.
There is no fault in caring for your own. It is Valmar who bears the onus of these events.
Please, kill her.
Are you nuts?
She is beyond hope already. So please kill her, before she causes anyone more grief.
Don't be a fool! We weren't protecting her before just so we could kill her now. Do what you will, but I'm not planning on giving up anytime soon. I'll find a way to save her, with you or without.
I know. How about we rip that eye right out of her? Sound good?
Millennia, are you sure you can remove the eye of Valmar from her?
Sure, I can. Of course, Ira's soul will shatter and fade. So it goes.
Millennia! Damn it. There must be another way.
I am completely to blame for her suffering. If there is no way to save her, then please, put her out of her misery. Yeah. That sounds lovely. You heard the lady. Let's just finish this up and move on.
You! I don't want to hear it. Of course, what should I expect from Valmar? Obviously not a concern for human life.
What? But this doesn't concern us, Ryudo. The one who should do something is the girl's mother, right? But she's given up. End of story. Look, I don't blame you, Ryudo. It's perfectly natural for people to want to run from reality. They just can't face life. But we don't have the time to run along after you. Stop chasing after your silly nonsense. There's no other way to do this.
Shut the hell up! That little girl is suffering right now. Scared and alone. You ever suffered alone, Millennia? All she ever wanted was to bring a little happiness into the world. Is this what she deserves? You're her mother, but you want me to put her out of her misery? Man, we do that to our pets, not our children. She wanted everyone to be happy. What the hell is wrong with that?
Look, it started. She's suffering.
Damn it. We've wasted enough time. We've got to find her before Celine does. Let's try that garden. This game's fucked up. This game's fucked up. I love it. I live for it, but it's so fucked up. This kid didn't do anything. This kid was fucking, like, blind. Like, could not have done anything. Anyway, where's the thing that's gonna make your action? This fucking game. But I live for it. Are we under level or something? How are we under level? Okay, no, we're not. Millennia's just on the higher end. Also, Millennia, can I? Yes! Good. Well, I'm gonna need this. Game is fucked up, but at least they have good lipstick. Man, you're so right. You're so right. God, you're so right. Yeah, this game... It's great. It's great, but it will put you through it. Like, hashtag going through it. Every goddamn time. The menu noises seem way too cheerful for right after the scene. They do. I'm like, yeah, you're doing it. Skill equip. Uh-huh. Great. Oh god, we're a monster right now. It's like, from this end, it's not so bad. And then you turn around and you're like, oh my god! Anyway. Nah, I'll keep going. Is it Pokemon? No. But I do enjoy me some Pokemon. I love that now the music has just become Ira's theme. Why is it laggy? That's a good fucking question, my dude. Wish I knew. I have a feeling it has to do with OBS because, well, OBS just had an update. And usually whenever OBS updates, it does bad things. So, its best performance is always right before a new update. I wish that was a lie, but it's free, you know. If she's not here, then where else do we look?
She's here. Just wait a little.
Also, Millennia's drip. I haven't commented on it yet, but that girl's got titties and pussy out.
Come on, she's in there. Let's go, Ryudo.
Good for her. Good for her, to be honest. Goals. Oh, I feel like the lagginess is getting worse, though. I apologize.
Look, here it is.
Here? What is this place? Where's Ira?
This is the entrance into her soul.
When did this get so metaphysical?
She's escaped within herself, probably hugging her knees right now. Once we enter the world within her soul, we won't be able to get out until we settle this. You ready?
Let's rock.
Right on. Time for a little soul searching of our own.
What if someone just, like, fucking walked into your soul, though? How would you feel? Give me a hot second. Real fast. I'm gonna unplug. Well, here. Train your voice personification skill. So I took vocal lessons for singing. I took classical vocal lessons for 7 years? 6 or 7 years. And when I was little, I loved imitating the characters in this game. All aboard the Soul Train. Boo, boo. So I think that's probably it. But other than that, I haven't taken any training. I just like making voices. I think it's fun. Would I ever become a voice actor? No, because they get paid like shit. Yeah. Although, there's one character I would voice for completely $0. And that would be Morgana from the House in Fata Morgana. If you're listening. For $0. In fact, I would pay to voice her in a game. So if you want to hire me for localization, English localization of Reincarnation, my email is... let me see if... Just gonna, I'm gonna make my source sad. It's gonna, whoop, oh, it's gone. And then we're gonna just yoink. And then we're just gonna plug this back in. And we're gonna... Reincarnation is voiced in the Japanese, yes. It is very different, in my opinion, from the original. Like, it just is different. I don't dislike it. It's just like, some of the voices I was not expecting. Like, Maria's voice, def wasn't expecting that. But do I hate it? No, not at all. Oh boy. You gonna give me this? There we go. Okay. Less laggy. We did it. It was the HDMI cable. HDMI and OBS. Alright. Now I can look at my computer. I just began your House in Fata Morgana series, which means... Oh, yay! Please enjoy. It is so amazing. It's genuinely, like, one of the best games I've ever seen. I really hope you enjoy it. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. If you dislike anything about it, I'm also willing to hear criticisms. I don't like it when people are like, this sucks, for no good reason. Did it just lag again? Did we all see that? Okay, no, it seems to be like less laggy. Alright, well anyway, welcome to Ira's Soul. These friends, these are Star Mirage. Let me just make sure I have game sound. I don't trust OBS. Okay, yeah, we're zooming. These things, they have a little thing that's like a power press, yeah. It's not that big of a deal if it gets damage off, but because we just started with Millennia and we are near a save point where we can recover, we're just gonna use Fallen Wings, because why not? It's always a limited time when she's in our party. You know. I feel like that about TGA boy. Okay, so the thing with the Great Ace Attorney voices, though, is that they're perfect. Like, maybe not, like, acting-wise, but as far as the accents go, they did that so right. From a linguistic point of view, that is exactly how those characters would sound. And I don't know how they found the voice actors for Ryunosuke and Kazuma and Susato, but they did a really good job. And I think also it's quite awesome that they did what they did with Edgeworth, where his VA for French and English are the same person, because you can, when he says take that, so American English, we say T with like kind of between the teeth. It's a much sharper, like it's hard for me to do it because I'm so used to the European T. But European T is said behind the teeth. And so it's like, take that. It's a little softer. You're kind of touching that soft palate on the top of your mouth. Here. And so when he says, take that, you can hear it in his vowels. Oh, we got Millennia again going first. Fucking fallen wings, man. When you hear him say, take that, he has the slight A accent that you would expect from somebody who grew up with European vowels, but also the T, which is cool. Another fun linguistic fact about how we pronounce things differently in different languages is F. American English says with the teeth outside of the bottom lip, so fork. However, in Japanese, like fu, like futari, which is two people specifically, fu is said with the fu, like your teeth are behind your front lip still. So fork and fork. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but I did the Japanese F first and then the American English F second. Linguistically, I agree. I do love you. Kazuma is a little different. Yeah, I do agree. Kazuma's just a slight bit different from I imagined him, but also I imagined Kazuma to be a very different character, and then he ended up being who he was. So it is what it is, I guess. Hello. Oh, you better not have. Okay, it's gonna be real mad. Alright, Millennia's going first again. How many languages do I speak? So I speak semi-fluently. Sholmes does sound older. Semi-fluently, I speak Japanese and English. English is my first language. Japanese is my second language. And then I speak a little bit of Spanish. I listen to Spanish better than I speak Spanish because even though I took Spanish for a very long time and had a lot of exposure to the language, I had a really hard time when I started learning Japanese because the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds are almost exactly the same. They're off by like 2 sounds. So when I try to speak Spanish, grammatically it's working in my head, but the sounds are so similar that I end up speaking Japanese. I can sing in a bunch of different languages because of my my voice training for school. But I can't hold like a conversation. I can do very basic conversations in Korean and German. But I can't, I can sing in Italian, no problem, but I cannot hold a conversation in Italian. I can probably read Italian and understand a lot of it, though, because of its relation to Spanish, and also the little bits I've learned from voice training. Because a lot of classical voice training is doing arias, and the most common language for that is Italian. So it's not an easy question to answer. But it's something I really enjoy. I'm studying modern language education as my master's, and I really enjoy learning languages in general. I think it's so fascinating how the audiolingual approach of learning a language still does have some validity, although it's been kind of, I don't want to say shit on, but it was it was mostly used in the 1940s during World War II, where they were just trying to get people to learn as quickly as possible to translate. And they were just okay, learn the fucking thing. And so they learned by mimicry. And
Crash!
Actually, though, mimicry is so helpful for learning sounds, because that's how I learned Japanese, at first. The sounds, I mimicked songs. And that's what classical voice training was, too. That's why I can't speak Italian, but I can sing to you in Italian. I can confidently sing to you in Italian. I know the words, I just don't know what the fuck it means. I have to look it up. And it's actually quite easy to do that, to just learn a language, the sounds of the language, and not know a goddamn thing you're saying, but learn the song and learn the sounds through the song. Something I encourage everybody to do, because it's fun and it's also like not terribly hard. Although there are some languages that are more difficult than others for certain. Like if you're an English speaker for your mother tongue, you know, Chinese is probably going to be a little bit harder because it's tonal. Me in German, mood. Yeah, give me a song in German, not a problem anymore, but speaking in German, I will clam the fuck up. I stopped German, mainly because, well, okay, 2 reasons. Number 1, my brother died. Number 2 was the articles were driving me batshit, and I was like, how important are they actually, though? And then my friend who speaks it, yeah, and my friend who speaks it was like, yeah, you kind of like need to know them, and I was like, god damn it, I cannot keep track of all of these. So that's but it came in handy when Kill la Kill and Attack on Titan were very popular because Hiroyuki Sawano, the composer, he uses German lyrics a lot in the songs, so I can sing you all those songs. I just don't know what the fuck they mean most of the time, even though they're like also grammatically incorrect if memory serves. Like Blumenkranz is a great song, but I'm pretty sure the grammar on that is pretty bullshit. Oops, I wanted footwear. Really? Nothing? Nothing good? Really? Okay. Yeah, I know my AOT songs. Yeah, the good old days. I don't know. There's somebody else doing the fucking music now, besides Sawano. I forget the guy's name. Do I play like musical instruments? Oh, gacha? I don't play gacha because I find them to be too addictive.
This is my way.
So I don't. I respect people who play them because I can't. I'll end up in the poorhouse.
That was beautiful.
Bro, you okay? Actually, that song is a leitmotif of one of the theme of Grandia, and you're gonna hear another song later that is a leitmotif of the theme of Grandia, but has vocals. Yeah, I learned how to sing. I gotta think of all the languages I can even sing in. So English, obviously, Japanese, obviously, Korean,
Golden
German,
Hammer!
Spanish, Italian, French. French is hard, but I can bullshit it. Portuguese, which I learned from this game, actually. The songs that she's singing they're very poorly accented Portuguese. Chinese. I'm not as confident anymore, but I used to be able to sing in Punjabi and Urdu. Hebrew. And I know I'm missing one, but you can just go ahead and perish, I guess.
Golden Hammer!
I have not tried Arabic, but I am super down. Like, if you can recommend me a good song, I love listening to music in other languages. So, like, is Arabic hard to, like, how do I say this? So, Korean, for example. Korean is one of the easiest languages to learn as far as reading and writing goes. It is just like A plus B, A plus B, A plus B, A plus B plus C with all of the characters. And so like every character sounds the same, kind of like English, but it's like you can learn to read and write in Korean and not know a damn word you're saying or reading, but you can still learn it. Is Arabic like that, or is it like Chinese or Japanese, where certain letters sometimes read as different things? Wow, Millennia has not gotten a shot in that whole round. See, like the whole reason I even knew any songs in Punjabi and Urdu is I had friends growing up who spoke those languages and were really into Bollywood and got me into Bollywood when I was in high school. I love this whale. On God, this whale is everything. Look at it. I wish this whale existed in my soul. I wish you could ride this whale through my soul. You would see a lot. I do wonder what the insides of our souls look like. Do they have, like, a personification like this? If so, what would it be? I'm scared to even think about what mine would be. I know, right? The whale is dope. That works. Actually, let's do a crit. Okay. That didn't work out how I wanted to, but I think maybe... I have not played Psychonauts myself, but I have watched somebody else play the second game. It's super cool looking. I just haven't played it. In Arabic, you read what you write, the letters. His teeth are kind of derpy. Okay, so in Arabic, you read what you write. The letters, whole different stuff. Okay, interesting. Ow! Stop it! I forgot he said that! Ow! Stop! God, fuck you! Yeah, I know nothing about Arabic. I just think it sounds amazing. But I know there's like a ton of dialects, right? Cause like I also don't know, I don't know any, like Russian, for instance, but I know that Cyrillic is like, the letters are letters. It's not like Japanese, where the letters are symbols, ergo, when romanized, are groups of letters. Yeah. I just remember, the reason I know that is because I had a friend from, I have a friend from Egypt, and she was like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of dialects, and I was like, cool. I can't even begin to pretend to know anything about Arabic.
Come on, go nuts out there!
It's great, I love Millennia. I just think it sounds amazing. There's one of my classmates is from Mongolia. And so her first language is Mongolian, and I'm like, that's cool. I've never met an L1 speaker of Mongolian before. L1 being first language. I just think that's super neat. It's not one I hear a lot. I think you would love it. I think when people slowly go into their minds. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're from Egypt! Cool! Yeah, I had a couple of friends from Egypt, so I assume you would speak Egyptian Arabic then. Do you speak other dialects? I guess I'm just gonna... I don't have an all of them. Okay, glad I did that then. Oh, wow. Just kill this thing. Yeah, I haven't talked to my friends from Egypt in a while. They're not online a lot.
one of them just doesn't use the internet that often, and the other one, she's constantly busy. But a lot of the times, when we talk to each other, we are talking about how harrowing the experience of learning Japanese was. We'll share a meme, and I'll be like, yeah, Fatima, you have a point. Studying in Egypt, learning Indonesian. Oh, okay. Indonesian fascinates me because you guys have like a whole system of online speaking that I cannot follow. It's super cool. Like, so with Japanese, there's definitely like internet slang. Like, for instance, the thing that drives me bonkers about modern Japanese slang on the internet is their equivalent of LOL has become. Okay, so originally, LOL on the internet was the warau, the kanji for laughter or smile. So, fine, great shorthand. Then that became W because warau begins with. Yeah, online slang in Indonesian is insane. It's linguistically fascinating. Okay, so anyway, so then, okay, it became W, right? So, warau to W. Okay, so they put like WWW, like LOL. Okay, fine. Also fine. Great. Then, it became kusa, which means grass. Because when you line up a bunch of W's, it looks like grass. So we went from warau, W, and then kusa, which means grass. So they'll just, and it's true, because I would play Among Us in Asian server in Japanese chat rooms, and they would use it. It was insane. It makes me feel insane. Anyway, going back to Indonesian, because the translations that would come up out of it were so wild that I can only assume there must be slang happening. Like, for instance, in Thai, they use 5 as LOL. Like the number 5. And then I believe in Chinese they use the number 8. Like that kind of like, what? I never would have known if I hadn't asked people. Because then, when you like try to translate stuff, because you're like, I have some mutuals who speak Indonesian. And so I'm like, I want to know what you're talking about. I don't know how you're doing in your life. And then I'm like, what the fuck is like a mutual who speaks Thai? And I'm like, what the fuck is why are all these 5s here? And then I look it up. Well, I actually didn't look that one up. I asked my Japanese friend who speaks Thai. And I was like, why? What is happening here? And she was like, oh yeah, that's like LOL. It's like warau. The internet, man. Internet linguistics? It's wild. I read a book on it recently that was like a good time. Interesting! Okay, so what is that derived from? Look at, okay, hang on. I got distracted from the Indonesian. Look at these dogs. Look at these doggos. Look at them. What the fuck are these? They're always so fucking weird. Yeah, ha ha ha, in the... my friend who speaks Slovenian as her first language says yay as J-E-J. Which, if you understand, you understand. Like, yay, because it's a Y sound. Alright, fuck, let's kill this one. Anyway, we're going through a little girl's soul defeating monsters right now. How's everybody feeling? Because this feels... you know, I'm thoroughly distracted on this you know, linguistic conversation that we're having right now, and I really appreciate all of the things being said. But, like, also, by the way, we're gonna have to kill this girl. At least her lipstick looks great. Millennia? Damn, girl. Is that Mac?
We won!
So good about people. Yeah, so I guess the number 5 must sound like the word for laughter, because I believe that's how it is in Chinese. So I can only assume that that's the same for Thai. But I know nothing of Thai. I don't know how to say anything in Thai. We are still in someone's soul. Oh yeah, we're definitely still in this kid's soul. We have to go, like, find her and beat her up, basically. Are we feeling good about it? Okay, we need somebody who has a fast... Let's get it to Merrick. Let's come back to magic. Let's do this. Yes, yes, yes! Oh wait, no! Huh? I was thinking of another spot. I was thinking of this! It's fine. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. Watch this. Strength. Sure. We are not going to kick her ass. Let's give you abandonment, and let's give you speed, and then let's give you defensive. Yes. Millennia's gonna be so powerful. Alright. Ah, okay, so that's a thing that happens every once in a while. The teeth come up. It's really sad to think about this being like an 8-year-old soul. An 8-year-old soul should not look like this. Also, look at the background. Are we looking at the fucking background? It's terrifying. Anyway, Millennia's about to go into rage mode. I wish she would hold it, but you know what? I'll let her just be silly. Be a silly head. Rowan, did you not get that attack in? For fuck's sake. Child. I love you, but sometimes. Sometimes. My friend is finishing up the Greatest Attorney Chronicles Resolve. And is dealing with it. She's at the very end of it. It's quite funny. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the flame thing on. That's why I was not attacking it with Ryudo. It's fine. It's fine. Man, I wish I had the working memory to be able to learn a bunch of languages effectively.
Nothing withstands
How
my
close to the
blade.
very end? Like, very close. Like, a certain person who decided to sit himself in as the judge is having a breakdown. I don't know what I'm missing about. Oh, no, you're totally fine. No, I'm just super glad you're safe, and, like, I'm really grateful that all my friends were safe during the hurricane. That's all I can ask for. Too many of you live in Florida. And it's always disconcerting this time of year. Danny's almost done? Good. Because I've been sitting on the Shinigami AMV, which, Nim, I don't know if you knew this. I've sent that to you, right? Regardless, I don't know if you knew this, but the person who made the Shinigami AMV is a mutual friend of mine, actually. They're an SVA person, and they are friends with several of my friends. On God, I haven't? Oh, remind me. Like, at the end of stream, remind me to send that to you. It's amazing. I send it to everybody once they finish the game, because it's, like, it's such a good animation. They're, like, art style is so good. And he has some really great stuff in his Etsy shop if memory serves. Yes, please do. What do I do for a living? Currently, I'm going for my graduate degree. I don't have any connection to vocal training. I just like I said, I like singing and I like making noises. It's the best way I can describe it. I do come from a pretty musical family. My brothers and I were all very involved in music growing up. I did both band and choir. She said this is conservative fear-mongering bullshit. She's not wrong. But yeah, like I said, if I could have any job, just any job, without consequence, worrying about pay, steady job, no worries, I would be in a choir for a video game soundtrack. Like, if you've played Kingdom Hearts, you know the that song. I want to be in that choir. I think maybe that's Tokyo Philharmonic or something like that. I want to be in that. That's what I want to do. But is that realistic? No, especially not like for someone who's not a Japanese person. Some dreams are okay to be dreams because it's fun to talk about. But I think as it stands right now, I'm incredibly lucky that I am able to be pursuing a graduate degree in something that I'm very passionate about. Would I take all the money back and take all this back for my brother to be alive? Absolutely. But I'm also not going to deny the fact that I have no idea what game choirs pay. I would imagine it's basically being a freelance vocalist. Please, please, I would love to be in your game.
That was beautiful, you guys!
Yeah, but like, I don't know what they pay, but I think it would just be a blast. When I went to see Yoko Shimomura, and I went to see the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, and they had like the choir there, that's what I want to do. That's the shit right there. But who are those people? How'd they even find that job? I don't even know where to look for that kind of job. But like, the resume you must have to be able to be in that, and you have to do tryouts, and like, I have terrible anxiety, less performance anxiety, but like, it's anxiety, so like, you know, it is what it is. Again, very grateful for the opportunity I have currently, and I am very much enjoying being back in school. And yeah. Connections, you're so right. You're so right. I should know better. Yeah. Like, if I had really wanted to pursue something, I would have done it while I was still living in New York, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is, like I said. I'm not gonna... Sometimes, dreams are okay to be as dreams. And it's, like I said, it's a fun thing to talk about.
We won!
The good news is that I can sing whenever I want. Unless I get Rona. And like a real bad case of it. When I had it, luckily my respiratory system was much less affected. I just had a really extreme fever. But, okay, maybe don't do Burn Flame? But yeah. My brother, I will say, my brother and I, my late brother rather, he and I, when we were little, we had a tape, like a cassette recorder, and we would tell stories, just like ad-libbing stories, and do funny voices. I wish I still had those cassette tapes. I think my parents must have them, but they were the funniest shit, and that was also a thing I did a lot as a kid, so I'm sure that probably has something to do with it. Chris was also, like, very, what's the word? He would have been a great actor. If that was the thing he had really wanted to do with his life, he would have been great. But it wasn't the thing he wanted to do with his life. And that's totally respectable. Acting professionally? Not for everybody, and also, that's like a terrifying job. You're at like everybody else's fucking... Oh, did we just get a fucking sword from that? Pirates Ring rocks. Yeah. Love that. Okay. But yeah, he would like make up characters, you know, and stuff. He was a very good writer too. My dad's pretty creative too. So is my grandma, but I don't know where we all get it from. Fires, yeah, I'm really glad I did not get like a respiratory issue from it. At least not that I know of. I couldn't breathe because I was fucking anxious. Was my problem, TBH.
Golden hammer!
Because my fever was so high and my heart was just like, when you have a high fever, or when you have any kind of like either really cold or really hot temperature in your body, you just like, your heart has to work overtime to fix it. And hearing and feeling your heart beating so fast is very anxiety inducing. Also, it's my older brother. I'm the youngest. Yeah, my oldest brother didn't do that with us. He's less of like an actor type person. He's definitely like the musician. He was in a band and everything. My brothers, they definitely did the concentrate on one thing and become really good at it, where I was do all the things because I like them and never become very good at one thing. Which is the American way. Well-rounded children actually produces talentless children. It's my extremely controversial opinion. And I'm speaking in what's the word? I'm speaking in extremes. It's clearly not true. But it's something I like to joke about because it just can be the case. Jack of all trades, but master of none. And they usually want you to be a master in something. At a job. Which is why master's degrees are so heckin' valuable, right? Let's see. Must you? Just perish. You're gonna attack Millennia? That's fine.
This may sting a little.
Also, specifically, again, to do with this game, Jodie Benson, who voices Millennia, who also voices Ariel from The Little Mermaid, was like my idol growing up. I was obsessed with her. To this day, the girl who got Jodie Benson to sing at her wedding, so jealous. Do I ever use any online AP? Like, oh, do you mean like an app? Unfortunately. Oh, do I use apps to meet random international friends? I don't, because I met so many international friends when I studied abroad that I no longer feel the need so much, but I do run into people on like Twitter and stuff like that where they just happen to be from a different place.
You want to beat me?
The internet just generally makes the world a little smaller, I think. Can I get over here? I can, but I went over here because I want the money. And then I was living in New York. It's hard to meet people in New York though, because everybody's really busy all the time, and then everybody's really stressed all the time. And so it's like even the people I know don't want to hang out, because I don't want to hang out. I studied abroad, yeah. I went to Japan for a year. And they kind of isolate all the international students, so everybody knew everybody. But I had a lot of... At one point, I had a friend in almost every European country. They've all moved around since then. But that was a pretty cool thing to brag about. Spanish, I guess. I don't know. Just die. Oh yeah, I forgot you have poison. My bad. Just kill this, please. For real? Oh, Teikyo! That's cool. I went to University of Tsukuba, which is in Ibaraki Prefecture. It's like about halfway between Tokyo and Fukushima.
Now you'll be fine.
It's pretty cool. Definitely some similarities to where I live now, actually. Mountainous and double degree? No, it was an exchange. So basically, like, studying toward my undergraduate, I got credits in Japan for like the equivalent classes, essentially. And then this is just I moved because I was tired of living in the United States. It's a little fucked up there right now. I mean, what country isn't? But it's fucked up in a way I was getting real tired of, and I was like, I can leave now. If I can leave, I'm gonna.
That was
I am really liking it
beautiful, you
here.
guys.
So considering dual citizenship, it's a real possibility, especially if I end up getting my PhD here, or second master's, then I'll be here for a while, and then I can just get my citizenship while I'm here, and then I can vote in both countries, and yeah, it'll make me feel a little bit more in control of my life. Truly. Not a lot, but anyway. Yeah, drop the things down. Come on. Yep. Okay. No, I'm not in Japan anymore. God, no. I loved it there, but if you are queer or mentally ill or female presenting, it is a hard life there, and I happen to be all three. So it's truly the hard knock life. God. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I mean, okay, that worked out. Great. You're using WoW. You're using WoW. Okay. Millennia, it would be great if you did not go bonkers. Keep it together, Millennia. Don't do anything stupid. No. For real? Merrig. Millennia's gonna lose it. No, we are so close to the boss room. I really want us to get to the boss today, too. Millennia?
Golden hammer!
Millennia! Yes! Playing this game is actually just shoving Xanax down Millennia's throat. Queen, keep it together. Queen, I'm begging. So that way when we go into the battle, I can use a Fallen Wings, and then she'll get in a rage mode and use another Fallen Wings. It's the strat. Do you remember when I was telling you, oh no, she's gonna totally go off? God damn it. Okay, well. Yep.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, it would have been too good to be true. The strat is taking her into this fight at max rage meter.
This is my way of thanking.
Using Fallen Wings, letting her get hit, and then she uses Fallen Wings again. But it's okay. She'll get into rage meter during the fight, and it'll come in clutch, I'm sure. Truly overkilled that poor dog.
Beautiful, you guys.
You couldn't keep it together for one more round, eh? I love you. I can't even pretend to be mad at you. I love you so much. I'm gonna save real fast. 9 hours into this game. Part of that has been technical difficulty. But it seems to be running a lot better now. I don't know, OBS sometimes
OBS on my computer. OBS in general, I think, it's just not... They don't get along. You know what? We're gonna not max, but we're gonna, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, I am gonna up this. Gonna up this. Gonna up that. And yes, Merrick still will have no magic for this fight, which sucks. But it is what it is, eh? God, give me this one, please. Ah! Listen. It needed to be done. I know that put her way ahead in magic, but listen. Zapball is so convenient. How can I not? Alright. Now. Any part-time job experiences in Japan? I did not work part-time while I was there. I'm not sure that I could have because I was on scholarship and I'm not sure I was like allowed to work. I've worked at Japanese companies outside of Japan. I was doing that before I went to get my master's. It was fine. There were less than good times, for sure. There were also really good times, and my most recent job did have some great people there, I will say. So that's what I'll say on that. All right. Let's just do a quick recover. All right, are we ready to get into this? No. Emotionally? No. Physically? Maybe. Who's ready to kill a child? We're not gonna kill her. We're just gonna take her soul out. It's almost the same thing, but it's fine. Are we ready for the banger music, though? Yes. Mentally? Yes. Physically? Yes. Room of Solitude. Hate that. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, I see you standing on that eyeball. I don't like it.
Why don't you just leave me alone? I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everyone hate me?
I know. Believe me, kid, I know. Come, we'll take you to your mother.
You're lying. I know it. You're afraid of me, too. The girl with wings just wants to eat me. It must be a lie. Even my mother asked you to kill me, right?
You're wrong, kid. See...
All of you, just go away!
This thing still gives me nightmares sometimes. Here we are. This feels so wrong. This feels so bad. This kid just wants to help people, and we have to kill her. Why is it an eye? She's possessed by the eye of Valmar. The sound is, yes, the sound terrified me the first time, and it still kind of
Can slash!
rubs me the wrong. Oops, we were too fast. Uh-oh. Okay, well, Millennia's gonna pop off on this Fallen Wings, Merrick's gonna do his thing. Who's doing the Delta Blast? Or rather, who is going to be receiving the Delta Burst? You. Okay, we can do that. We can deal. Let's go. Okay. There is a lot to keep track of in this fight, also, which is quite frustrating. But once we get one of the eyeball bats dead, it will be much easier because then we won't have to worry about Delta Burst. After this Fallen Wings, that one should be near death. This music is so good, though.
This is my way of thanking you.
Oh, got him. Okay, great.
Golden hammer! Crash!
Excellent. Alright, we're in better shape. So, we have the eyeball bats. They're just gonna be chilling, doing some stuff. Oh, Spellbinding Eye is such a fucking pain in the ass. Okay. Spellbinding Eye basically paralyzes the user. It keeps them stuck on the IP bar. Huge, huge pain in the ass. So, there's not a lot I can do with it right now. Let's try one of these. You can see Crackle for the first time. It's going to delay.
Stinging ice!
It didn't delay. Why? The first time I played this, it totally did. There must be extra glitches in the Japanese. There absolutely must be. Also, hold the phone. What are your stats? Is there a way for me to look at that? I can't. Okay. If you could just... No, but you do so much damage, I'll let Rowan do it. Alright, don't die. Spellbinding Eye, where are you? Okay, you're way over there. And you're just gonna attack, and you're just gonna do that. Okay, we can just do a Beast King Smash, that's fine. Actually, lies. You have so... No, just kidding. Keep going. I'm dealing with it. Go ahead.
There you go, all better.
Rowan tends to be the main healer for a while, just because he can do everything. He can take a hit. Alright. Miss Millennia, you got Zapple, so use this, please.
Beast King Smash!
Between the House and Requiem for Innocence and the normal one. Requiem for Innocence is a prequel sequel. Do not... do not watch
Shocking.
Requiem for Innocence until after you have finished the main game. Would be my recommendation. You can also just not listen to me, that's totally fine. But for peak storytelling, it is a prequel sequel, ergo I would wait until after. I know I just said ergo. Don't. Num's gonna come for me, you guys. Okay. I think I can maybe kill this thing before it decides to do anything silly. Ouch. I wish... I know, okay? You think I like it here? You think I like it here? Do you think I like kidding Edgeworth? Like I said before, I've been saying ergo a long time, so that's just that. Let's see this. I probably should have done all healer with Ryudo, but it is what it is. I just don't want the Spellbinding Eye to happen.
I'll freeze you
It's such a
solid.
huge pain in the ass. Basically, you're down to 3 people for a very long time. That's a good thing. I don't want you to be spoiled. I would be so sad to ruin the story of the House and Fata Morgana for you. Because it is one of my favorite storytelling experiences, like, ever. I'll tell you the song. Who is Ergo? Don't worry about it. Let's just use that, because this does so much fucking... Okay. You... Let's do this. Oh wait, that's totally... Okay, no, we're good. Okay.
Beast Fang!
Ergo is, like, therefore. So... Yeah.
Deep fried goodness!
Yeah, baby, she said the thing! We're making quick work of the eye. Usually this one's a lot harder. If you don't have skills on, this fight is super hard. Leave me alone. Okay, Pollen Spew, just attacking and just attacking. Wow, you're gonna bully Rowan, eh? Okay, well, I'm gonna heal. leave my child alone. We can go ahead and do a little crackle. Crackle crackle.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Haha, you'll freeze fast!
I don't remember him ever saying this line before. Is this boss easy? It is because I know what I'm doing. If you've never played this game before and you get to this boss, it's usually pretty hard. But I've played this game, I've finished this game probably 30 times. Very normal behavior. It's because this was my first, like, game growing up, so, my baby's first RPG, really.
Beast Fang!
Which isn't entirely true. I played Shenmue before I played this, but I could never finish Shenmue because the disc was scratched. That was back in the day when it came on multiple discs, and the very last disc was scratched. So I couldn't do the forklift game or anything. Yeah. Yeah, I've played this game a lot. And I still notice something new every time. And that really, like, tells you something. Oh, we're down to 8-11? Alright, well, let's finish this off.
Tensei can slash!
Oh my god. Just fucking dunked on a child. But not in a fun way. That's me in Castlevania. Yeah. Yeah. You get to a point where it's like, you just play the game and it's so easy to play a million times.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Oh, finally the other mana egg. Ooh, and the warp knife! Oh, yes! We're gonna have so much fun with that. First, we have to deal with the consequences of what we've just done, though. I feel bad. I always feel really bad after this fight. God, ugh. Fucked up. Millennia, what are you doing?
Don't you know by now? I won! She's mine now!
Stop. Where else do we look? There's a way to save the girl. We just have to find it.
I said there isn't one. Either I devour her or she devours me, and I'm no one's dinner.
Damn it.
Didn't we already go through this, Ryudo? She's only going to suffer. Nothing else we can do.
I am playing this on Switch.
So this is the Garden of Dreams.
I'm so sorry. I love you more than anyone.
Mother,
I never thought you were a monster, even for a moment.
I'm so glad. So you don't hate me, right? Look, this is the Garden of Dreams you told me about, Mother. Isn't it pretty? You, the girl with wings, please, take out this eye. Mother smiled, so I don't need this eye anymore. I understand everything now.
Millennia, do you know what you do?
Miss Millennia.
Please, leave her alone, please! She...
Mother, don't worry. I have to get rid of this or I might make more trouble for everyone. Mother, I love you so. The fairies are going back to the bodies of the villagers.
if I were as able to save her as I was to shoot my mouth off. I'm sorry.
I wish to thank you. It was because of your words that I had the courage to come here. In the end, you saved her. Look, she's smiling, right? She was the light of my life. Now tell me, how can I make my life worth living again? Die? End it? Then everyone else's lives will be worth living. It's all your fault anyway. Besides, why should we care?
Millennia! You bloody wretched little...
I see. Look, over there. That flower is Ira's heart. It grows there because it couldn't return to her body. Ira might come back if enough of those flowers bloom to fill this place. Though there's no way that'll happen.
Yes, it will! I'll make it happen! I'll turn this whole place into a garden!
Miss Millennia, so little Ira will come back? Maybe.
Wait up a second, Millennia. Those things you said to Sandra, were your words meant to give her strength?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. Then were you lying when you said that there's a hope for Ira? You did say that there was no way to save her, on numerous occasions.
Yeah. I'll never mind that. I am the Wings of Almar, Yudo. I could care less about the petty antics of those miserable little humans.
Uh-huh. Listen, girlie. Just so you know, you can't con a con artist. And if you're going to try, you'd best be better than me. She really did say then perish. Oh, Millennia.
I am so sorry, little Ira. I could do nothing for you. She'll be okay, I know it. A kind girl like little Ira cannot end up like this.
As the raven is born of its own, so does kindness beget kindness. There will be good even in this. Well, we should be going. Don't lose hope in Ira. We won't. Take care, and thank you for everything.
Miss Sandra! I don't know what voice to give him. Well, Nicholas, you're awake. Yes, but I'm really hungry. Hey, where's Ira? Ira's still sleeping. Sorry. Aw, and I wanted to come over and play. No fun.
Shut up, Nicholas. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what's happened.
Nicholas. Yes, miss? Be nice to little Ira, will you? Huh? Well, of course. We're friends after all. Okay, bye.
Come, let's go.
Thank you for all your help. Please take care.
Goodbye, Ira.
Even though her soul has been devoured, she still has such a happy, charming face.
Yeah, maybe she's finally gone to that garden she's always been talking about. That's so fucked up, dude.
Yes, I am sure she dreams happy dreams. Dreams of all the villagers, all living happily. Do you really suppose she is dreaming of that flower garden?
What are you talking about? You said so yourself earlier. You thought she looked happy.
Ryudo's right, Rowan. You must not stop believing in her happiness. That would only make things worse. Think happy thoughts. Yes, you guys are right. I should focus on positive thoughts. I'm sure Ira is finding happiness even now.
Rowan is 13, so I feel like he's not much older than her. I feel like she's around like 8 or 9. Before I cross that bridge, I'm gonna pop a quick save. Feels bad. Well. Well. Look what the slavish devotion to sanctimonious bloodshed dragged in. What brings you here? Or did I answer myself?
I shall put that mother and daughter before the Inquisition.
Why? Haven't the people who fell ill recovered? Shouldn't you be diving back into your crypt and gnawing at bones by now?
Ryudo is right, High Priestess Selene. The girl cannot see, nor can she hear. She is harmless. Please, just leave her alone. Hold your tongue, songstress. Those tainted by Valmar must be dealt with accordingly. In the name of Granis, all that is evil and corruptible must be purified.
Please stop it with that word. Tell me, is it wrong for a mother to wish to heal her daughter, her sick daughter, specifically? Is it righteous to string up a grieving mother?
Ryudo, you do seem to want to protect them. Some would find your words to be heretical. You have no issue with this? High Priestess Selene, surely you would not.
Fine, I'm a heretic. I hate God. I hate your ridiculous outfits. I hate you. Call me whatever, but leave those two alone. High Priestess Selene, do not worry about us. Everything has been resolved. Let's not argue anymore. Please, let us get back to our lives. We were suffering, but that was no reason for our cruel treatment of Sandra and Ira. Please forgive us. Please forgive us, Priestess.
I remain reluctant, yet let it not be said that Granis is without mercy. So be it. However, Elena, you seem to be lacking in piety for a follower of Granis, for a songstress. This I shall report to His Holiness Zara.
I promise it'll all make sense when we get there. Why don't we all just go back together? Is also the question, right? Like, damn. We're going to the same fucking place. Hello. I'd like to buy things. Oh, I could have bought something for Millennia. Well, never mind. I rushed into it. I just rushed into it. Just really wanted to get to that boss fight. Fucks me up every time. I'll cry about it later. I love how they actively form the stacked up formation. I know. Look, I'm behind the counter. What are you gonna do about it, yo? Welcome, all of you. I feel like I've been dreaming. I'll never forget what Ira said in my dream. If we stay here forever, we won't suffer. She was such a kind girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Will you be staying here tonight? We will, but I want to save real fast. I won't go immediately, but I too would like to spend some time with Sandra, talking things over. Please come back anytime you have trouble, and please rest easy tonight. Please make yourself at home. I'll cook up something extra special for you all. I'm glad that she, like, makes up with Sandra. That's real nice. Come on, let's eat. I'm starving.
The buildings in this village all have such strange shapes. I wonder what they are.
Shells, I guess. Wherever I see. Hey, Elena?
They lived in the ocean, right? That is what I remember reading. If so, then why is this village in the forest now? The buildings of this village, they're all built of stone since no good building lumber can be found here. But the stone is very old. Perhaps it is from long before the granite cliffs were created. Huh? Does that have anything to do with the shells that appear on the buildings of this village? This area was at the bottom of the sea. There are shell fossils in the stones. The villagers used them to adorn buildings.
So this place rose up from the bottom of the sea when the granite cliffs were formed. How interesting. So basically all the water went into the granite cliffs.
Maybe those with nowhere to go after the granite cliffs formed settled here. The scars of a battle long past curse us all, even now.
I do not know much of religion. Thus I do not know a great deal about this battle of good and evil, but its curse remains.
Yes, there are many people who are still now suffering from the battle of good and evil. That is certainly so.
To face one's past is good, but to focus too heavily on it distracts you from what is most important, the present. Tectonics, baby! To keep a positive outlook on life is much more useful than to constantly dwell on the past.
I wonder if the people living in Mirumu Village know much about their past. It must have been a constant hardship.
At some point, they have to stop running from the past and face the present. I agree. While facing your past may be important, it is much more critical to cultivate the present.
Even if the battle of good and evil itself is detestable, it did happen, and we are here regardless. Certainly, there is no point in turning your back on the fact. Sorry I can't talk today, guys.
I've been dealing with it. I do not know much about the battle of good and evil as you do. It is not part of my culture. Sorry if I misled you, Rowan. I did not mean for you to take what I was saying in the wrong light.
No, not at all, Mr. Merrick. I shall think carefully about what you have said.
I love these food sections. The eating animations are super cute. Ryudo just biting from the bread? Me. He's just like me for real.
Facing your past is important. That must be terribly difficult, but it is quite necessary. I want the villagers here to work hard and discover true happiness.
Okay, it did happen, blah blah. The ancestors of this village must have suffered a great deal. I just wish they would do something about these painful chairs. Well, you about finished with your food? Ugh, I'm full. The meal was terrific. Thanks, Irina. Yeah, that's how I eat a bit again. Not actually, but maybe just a little bit. Before I left New York, I was like, I'm gonna miss bagels so much. I'm just gonna have a plain bagel with like nothing on it. And I was eating it. I didn't even cut it. I was eating it, and my roommate was like, what is wrong with you? Are you eating a plain bagel? And I was like, Albie, I'm white. Which got him off my back. Oh boy, the mountains. This is my second least favorite place in the whole game. It's just confusing. In fact, it's 4:30. We can play a little bit more. Oh, we need to fucking got into bread baking? Nice. I've heard that requires a lot of patience, which means it's something I will never do. Okay, but if it's a really good... Yeah, exactly! Thank you. Like, that was my whole reasoning with him, and I was like, listen, dude. I don't know when I'll have a bagel this good again. I want to taste the bagel. Like, you know? Oh yes, now we can finally give Merrick the fucking... Yes! He finally has magic. Jesus. Also, Ron gets the warp knife. Super exciting. Alright, let's level this thing up. Make you worth something here. Where's halva? Give me the halva, please. Hokkaido milk bread! Ah, nice. That's the shit. Do love me some Hokkaido milk. Hokkaido miruku. Miruku. I often think of, Morinaga. I just want to give Rowan another move, okay? Just want to give him a new move. And then... we can give you the life up. And you can have toughness. Great. I just, Japanese television, the commercials for anything Morinaga would also always have the Morinaga little jingle, which is a blast. I forget what these things are weak to. Oh, they're weak to ice. I fucked up. It's fine.
Oh, lightning, lend us your power.
Okay, lightning was useless. Good to know. Well, hey. How many stars did I give this? To you? Sure. Okay, let Rowan attack. Damn it! This is gonna cancel it. God damn it. Well, that's what I get. Anybody else gonna try anything funny? Alright, well, anyway. I wanna show you guys the move. The fun move. I wanna see how much damage this does. I do love me some Dragon Rise. It's a good move.
Go! Dragon Rise!
That's my son. I love him so much. Rowan was the beginning. Rowan was the beginning of me adopting the cute little blonde hair, blue-eyed boys and girls and non-binary, any of them. Doesn't matter. Just my children cometh. Naminé, Roxas, Ven, Kingdom Hearts. I've talked about this before, but he was the start of it. Even when I was like 9, I was younger than him, and I was like, "This is my son." I wish I was exaggerating. Okay, these new friends. They don't have special moves, so let's just kill these guys, eh? Oh yeah, and we can show up Rowan. Rowan's a really good party member too. He's got the warp knife now. Love that. Alright, Rowan, come on. Hop on over. There he goes. Love it. Love it. And if he attacks something and then it dies after one hit, he can warp to a different enemy if it's far away. It's great. Warp is a little broken, in fact. I would argue. There he goes. What other things are you baking? I miss baking. I do have a toaster oven now. I can, I do have an oven, but I keep extra pops in there.
Practice if you want to beat me.
There's not good storage otherwise, which is a shame. But I do love to bake. Oh man, I should make chocolate chip cookies sometime soon. I do miss my dad's recipe. I love carbs. I think this is what it could just be summed up as, you know? Oh, sourdough? See, I'm real unpopular opinion here, but I don't like sourdough.
Rise, O flame!
It just... the aftertaste... it's not sour, it's like putrid to me. Chocolate chip cookies are the best cookie. There's just no getting around it. Although, snickerdoodles? Maybe I'll make some snickerdoodles.
These guys
I
were
gotta
no
see if I
real
have
challenge.
flour. I love cinnamon, is the thing. Anything with cinnamon in it is the winner in my book. If I could choose the way to die. Nem! Nem! You're the first person I've ever met that doesn't like sourdough. Oh my god. I've never had sourdough donuts either, but if it tastes like sourdough, I probably won't like it. It tastes different regionally? Interesting. How does that work? I just... Like, Panera sourdough was the first time I ever had sourdough. They were like, oh, the sourdough and the bread, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, sure, okay, great, that sounds awesome. And then I had it and I was like, I can't eat this. It's actually disgusting. But I've never had sourdough donuts. But if it tastes anything like regular sourdough bread, not there for it. Oh, must you? Impact bomb to your face, I guess. Yeah! I don't know anybody who dislikes sourdough.
Here goes my impact
Besides
bomb.
us. It's just like how I have a phobia of frogs and toads. And for the longest time, until I was in Japan, I didn't know anybody who had the phobia. And then I met 2 other people. And it's very frustrating because it's one of those things that like people don't take seriously. And I'm like, no, I will have a panic attack and I really don't want to, so. That's like, on God, when I was looking for places to move to, I was looking for places that are cold enough that there won't be a lot of frogs. You know what, Merrick, you could heal if you wanted to right now. I'm not gonna make you heal because your damage output is too good. But, you know what, I'll have you heal, Ryudo.
Hey, you okay?
Whole family doesn't like it. They're also very picky in general. Yeah, my dad doesn't like rice. Isn't that insane? That's like the whitest thing I've actually ever heard. He's like, I don't like rice. I don't like how it tastes. I'm like, it tastes like whatever you eat it with. And if you're having it with fucking frozen, microwaved Salisbury steak, it's not gonna taste great.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
But my mom, so the last time I visited? No, the time before? No, it was the last time I visited. The last time I visited, I made my mom try Korean barbecue. She was like, I'm scared, I don't want to have it, blah, blah, blah. You had it in Italy? Yeah. Yeah. That's my fear as well. But like, my dad was like, yeah, I don't want it. And I was like, okay, great. And, rice is amazing. And so I made my mom like eat it, and we had it with rice, and I stirred in like some vegetables with it, like onions and lettuce, and I was like, this is not quite the right taste for bulgogi, but it's pretty close. And she was like, interesting, and I was telling her about it, and then she made my dad try it, and he really liked it, and I was like, eat shit. My parents are so white that when I worked at a ramen place, I did PR for them, and when I worked at the ramen place, I was like, hey, you should come visit me, and then you can have free ramen. And then my parents were like, okay, and then I was like, but you have to learn to use chopsticks. Do you know how to use chopsticks? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, you'll have to learn. And then my dad was like, can't we just use a fork? And I was like, no. And I was kind of joking, because I'm pretty sure they'd give you a fork, if you really wanted one there, but then they're like, well, we're not going if we can't use a fork. Hello? Huh? Like, that seems insane to me. Sorry, what? You only grew up with mushy rice?
Nothing withstands my blade.
Yeah, I think that's also kind of the same. But I managed to have good rice other places, so I didn't have that situation. But I can see how that situation would have happened. It's reminds me of how my mom can't eat nori. Huh. Nori, I can understand being kind of hesitant about, though, because it does have a very, like, particular taste. But I love nori. Alright, we camp here tonight. Like, I had an onigiri for the first time in a while the other day. So good. Alright, let me camp here.
Just what happened in Mirumu Village? I wonder if our actions were correct. I cannot accept Celine's ways, but what else could have been done? Could something else have been done?
None can find fault with Sandra. Her actions were those of a dutiful parent.
Agreed. No one can blame Ira for what she did. She was just doing what she thought was right.
As a sister of Granis, I wonder what I really should have done. I think we should be happy that the whole village was not burned down.
Good point. Because that was a possibility.
The village was most fortunate to have escaped destruction.
If it weren't for Millennia, we'd still be back there sorting through the mess. Hell, Celine might have put a torch to everything.
Don't you see? Millennia is Valmar, right? Does she not steal souls and do evil deeds? I still do not understand. Is she really the wings of Valmar?
Millennia is but a child, yet unacquainted with the world.
I'll give you that. She does seem sort of dangerous somehow, I guess.
What do you think Millennia did? Did she not destroy Ira's soul? Was that the right thing to do?
I don't know if we had a choice, Elena.
Miss Millennia is still a child. You think so? I think of her as quite an adult.
It's because you're a child.
I know not the nature of this Valmar. Even so, Millennia's smell differs from that of the damnable fiend Melvis.
I still don't know. I figured the incarnation of pure evil would be a little less giggly, I suppose.
The more I hear of Millennia, the more my disquiet grows. Who or what is she?
You met her, you fool!
Just thinking of her presence inside me makes me ill at ease. Just who or what is Miss Millennia? I wonder.
We must ask ourselves, what is Millennia's purpose? What motives has she? But I speak of riddles.
Come on, we've yapped enough for tonight. Yeah, my dad loves seafood, but my mom does not, which is a damn shame. Okay, this is a good stopping point. We're gonna be on this mountain for a little while. But we're almost to St. Heim, we're almost to the cathedral. If you can believe it. What's that mean? Dang. Whatever could be awaiting us there. Oh, I'm gonna level this up. You know I'm gonna level that up. Yeah. Next week, I will not be able to stream this. I will be out of town. I'm going to a friend's wedding. Should be a good time. I'm a little nervous because, I've never been here to this place before. Like, new yay church. Yeah, going to a friend's wedding. It'll be fun, but I won't be able to stream. I will be back. Wednesday I will be streaming. Yeah, that's why I was kind of panicking on Saturday, or on Friday. Yeah, so, I'll be back this Wednesday. I will be streaming House and Fata Morgana, and then the next Wednesday I will be streaming Fata Moru again. We will be starting Reincarnation? Yeah, we'll be doing Happy Ending, or Happily Ever After and Reincarnation, which is so exciting. So, everyone have a good week. I'll see you Wednesday for Requiem for Innocence. And if not, I'll see you the next Sunday for Grandia 2. Again, don't forget links in my bio for Project Q and all the things to help Ukraine. Ways to help Ukraine without spending money, which is exciting. But yeah, have a wonderful evening, day, whatever. Take care. Be good to yourself. I'm gonna get dinner. Not right now, but I'm gonna get dinner. Okay, bye. And then we'll send you that video. Okay, bye. Oh, man.